I'm Cham Chong, my accent's Australian and it's Friday, so here is your clip of the week.
Something could be on here. Oh, it has to be.
Shoot.
He's made the save. It's still in. Here it
G'day guys, welcome to the show. If you've got a clip that you think is worthy of being clip of the week, submit it as a video response down below and it could end up on the show. And speaking of the show, why don't we start off today with the first bit of news. So, if you don't know, this whole entire week, everyone in the gaming world has been in Germany for Gamescom. A lot of interesting news stories were popping up all over the place, but there was one that really caught me off guard. Now, if you remember a few weeks back, I stated that console sales were going down and still are, but now Sony have kind of turned things around with a price drop announced for the PlayStation 3. So it seems like the plan from Sony was to drop the price of the console for more people to buy it because of the way things are right now with the economy, and well, it looks like they've succeeded because I'm purchasing one for one lucky one of you guys and you can win it. So if you watch the show and you want a free PlayStation 3, luckily I'm giving away one obviously, and well, all you have to do is like, favorite, and answer the Gorilla Man question. It's pretty easy, the 3 steps are bang right there, so that's all you pretty much have to do. I'm not sure exactly right now when I'm going to announce the winner of it, but you have to stay tuned to make sure if you won. Oh, and for the winners of last month's giveaway, make sure to check your YouTube messages for all your information and stuff like that. Anyway, if you do live in Australia, you can grab a PS3 now for the lower price of $350 if you get it in a bundle with a few games. Now, if you live in the United States, $250 is the price point. But that's all the good news for today. I wonder what the sad news is.
Sad news! What the fuck?
With more news coming from Gamescom in Germany, well, we do have some sad news to bring, and that's that Battlefield 3 might be on multiple discs. The general manager at DICE was asked if the game will be put on one disc, and he answered, well, no comment, which I personally think is a simple no without actually saying no, it can't be put on one disc. The only chance he would say that and secretly mean yes, it's going to be on one disc is that if EA and DICE want to make us all go, whoa, how the hell did they put that game on one disc when it's actually announced that it's on one disc for the Xbox 360 version? But sadly, in the end, when I think about it, I don't think it's going to be on one disc. It's probably going to be a couple, maybe 3 discs. So yeah, Xbox 360 users, you're going to have that LA Noire effect again. In other news coming from Gamescom in Germany, the upcoming game Rage has been confirmed to have an optional install for the Xbox 360. Now the install, if you don't know, is around 21 or 22 gigabytes, so that's pretty big if you do choose to install the game, and the PlayStation 3 sadly has to have a mandatory install. So if you don't have much space on your hard drive on your PS3 and you want this game, you're gonna have to delete something. Oh, but luckily if you do get the PS3 version and you do have that mandatory install, the install is only 8 gigabytes on the PS3 compared to the 21 or 22 gigabytes on the Xbox 360. When I think about it, that's a pretty damn big install overall on both consoles, but then again, it's not the big news.
Big news!
Some news that is not coming out of Gamescom, but instead Game Central, they interviewed the European boss of the Xbox line. The European boss was asked many interesting questions throughout the interview and had many interesting answers, but the one question and answer people are catching onto is what he had to say about the next Xbox console. He said that unlike the previous generation moving into our current one with the 360, where Microsoft discontinued the original Xbox as soon as the 360 was out, the next Xbox won't do that to the 360. Instead, they're going for more of the approach how the PS2 and the PS3 transition was, where the Xbox in 720 or whatever it's going to be called is going to be released and they're going to continue the support of the 360. I actually do like this idea because it's actually pretty smart. You can make profits off an older console when you bring out a newer console because you just market it to a different audience. Anyway, that's all the news I have for you today. Gorilla Man is here though with his question. Thanks, Gorilla Man. Okay, guys, Gorilla Man wants to know which classic console would you combine with a current generation console and why? So get really creative with your answer and put it down in the comment section below and it could be on Tuesday's show. And additionally, it can win you a PS3. But anyway, if you enjoyed today's show, make sure to like this video and favorite it because I'm Cham Chong, my accent's Australian, and here are the answers to Gorilla Man's previous question.